back to school supplies. Call me a nerd, but I love them. Love doing it with my son. Now he is in his 30s and I don't have anybody to buy back to school supplies for, but I came up with the reason to buy them. As an artist, when I am donating for the holidays or anytime, I always like to donate creativity tools because I think it is so important that kids have the opportunity to use their imagination, do art, and get creative. This kit is actually cost about $4 each with everything in it. I decided this doesn't stay shut really well. And I know when you donate things, they go through a lot of hands. So I wanted to make sure that they were going to stay shut. So I whipped up a printout, and you can find this on my blog, or I will have a link below this video so you can grab this. It actually has 8. I cut 2 of them off because I'm doing 10. So 8 to a page, and then I just cut them apart. I got a roll of 1-inch wide ribbon, maybe used half of it to cut 10 pieces, 15 inches long. Here's what I did to get the tag onto the ribbon. I simply cut the tags apart, turn this over, and because the ribbon is 1 inch, I took painter's tape, cut 2 little strips, and I put them on the ruler about 1.25 inches apart so that there's a little bit of room for that ribbon to move and it's easy to put in and out. Then I just took an X-Acto knife, I lined an acrylic ruler up with the edge, and then I just cut about 1/4 inch from each side in between those 2 pieces of tape. When you have to do a lot of cutting that is the same size, I find this to be super helpful so you can do it without thinking as much and without paying as much attention. You're just like, blue line to blue line. So that's nice and easy. And then you just take the ribbon, you feed it from the top to the bottom, turn it over, feed it back that way. You want the big part on the bottom so it doesn't cover the text. And then you just slide it. And once you put these kits together, you can tape that and it is ready to go. So these are so easy. It is a great time of year to make them because everything is on sale for back to school. And you can obviously pick any kind of supplies to put in these. So this is just what I picked based on the price and what I thought was interesting in the back to school aisle. What else would you recommend putting in if you were putting together a kit like this? So let's just whip these up. And I would love to know in the comments how or where you would use these. And I did keep this, creativity kit, have fun, because it can be for holiday giving. It can be for parties. It could be for school events. This could also be a great activity for scouts if they're doing a service project or, want to do some giving back. Maybe a church group is doing some kind of a project, or just to have your kids become aware of helping others. You can see once you have all the supplies together, it goes together so quickly. All right, I have all the kits put together. Whoops. Now we just need to add the tag and tape them shut. And I'm going to use these handy dandy non-stick scissors because they won't get all gummy from cutting tape. I'm just going to cut a bunch of pieces and put them on the edge of my table here so that they are ready to go. So just center that, flip the whole thing over. Make sure the ribbon is going over this because this is what we're trying to keep closed. We want it to be cute, but we're also using this to keep this closed so that everything doesn't fall out. And make sure you have the tape hitting both halves of the ribbon. If it's only hitting one, the other one might slide and loosen. So there's the center of my ribbon. We want to make sure it hits both sides. Now we have lots of creativity ready to go out into the world.